How's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and welcome to the very first Black Clover anime review on this channel. Now, this is a series I've actually wanted to cover for a long time, but I wasn't really sure how I wanted to go about it. Did I want to cover the anime, or did I want to cover the manga, or vice versa? But I think a good starting point would be the anime, because the anime now is adapting the Dark Triad Arc, which, in my opinion, I personally think this is the most enjoyable arc of Black Clover so far. And I'm excited to see where the manga goes from here. But anyways, we're talking about the anime, so yeah, let's get on with it. But before I get on to the review, I just want to say if you're new to the channel, you like this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe, as I plan on covering Black Clover on the channel going forward. Anyways, let's get on to that review, shall we? And I just want to say before I get on to the actual episode, I just want to say that the new opening and the new ending are fantastic. I swear, has there been a single bad opening for the Black Clover series? Because I can't think of one bad opening they've had. There's a few endings that have been kind of but this ending is pretty fantastic as well. So yeah, again, another awesome opening and ending song. We start episode 158 off with a mysterious man who's heading through one of the highly dense monozones, and he's struggling to make it through. However, he's determined not to die until he gets his message across to somebody. Just who is he trying to get a message across to? More on that later. But moving on to the main plot of this episode. So 6 months have officially passed since Asta and the others began their training in the Heart Kingdom in order to prepare for the upcoming battle with the Spade Kingdom. And what are the results of the training? Well, we get to see just that in this episode. So, in the Spade Kingdom, there's a moving fortress that basically uses people's mana in order to move. And these people are being held against their will and basically being drained of their mana until inevitably they die. And the people that are running this fortress, not so nice people. They don't care. They literally don't care about the people that they're using and harming for their mana fortress. They're just using them for their own gain, for the Spade Kingdom's benefit, which these people didn't want war. They didn't want any part of this, but it doesn't matter. They're too weak. They're just not strong enough to compete with these people and their superior magic. Unfortunately for these Spade Nation dudes, Undine, the water spirit of the Heart Princess, is actually spying in on them, who then relays the information over to the Heart Princess herself, who then relays this information over to the Knights of the Clover Kingdom, who are present. And one of them doesn't take this news too well and ends up taking off in order to save these people, and is none other than our boy Asta. As I call him now in the new era, Chadsta, or Buffsta, because, yeah, this dude has been working out quite a bit, and they even talk about how strong he's gotten over the last 6 months, and he's improved so much. And we get to see the results of his training in this episode for sure, but before we get onto that, I just want to mention, this dude is literally riding in on his sword now. He's literally flying on his sword. Kind of similar in a way to when Goku would fly on his Nimbus Cloud in Dragon Ball. Same thing here, same energy. Anyways, Asta heads out to the Spade Kingdom in order to confront these dudes in the Mana Fortress. And these dudes from the Spade Nation are scumbags. So much scum that they're actually willing to take advantage of this woman that's here, right in front of her daughter too, in front of everybody. And it's just like, dudes, you guys are scum. But anyways, before they could do anything, Asta shows up and he just completely destroys them. Just destroys them. Everybody that comes up against him here, he just completely destroys. He even destroys the big boss of this fortress, who seemingly has Asta under his poison magic spell. And yeah, that's not going to work on our boy Asta, because he has anti-magic, which immediately dispels the poison spell. And he takes out the big bad of the moving fortress. So yay, good job, Asta. Anyways, Noelle, Mimosa, and Finral show up, in which Noelle is her usual tsundere self, and she punishes Asta for taking off without her, because she totally wanted to go with Asta, and it's not because she's totally in love with him, but she really, really wanted to go with Asta to the Spade Nation to attack these people with him and fight alongside him. Then we have Mimosa over here showing the results of her training, in which she uses a new spell to recover the people's stamina. She can't recover their mana, but she can at least give them stamina back, which they desperately need, as they're all worn out. Good job, Mimosa. Best girl. Oh, and then we have Finral showing some of the results of his training, in which he immediately sees a young woman, tries to help her out, but realizes that, oh yeah, by the way, Miss Finnis, she's the only girl for me. And Asta admires that his training has come along really well. But he has been struggling since he was with Noelle and Mimosa, so he's still got a long way to go, but he's getting there slowly. Now, while Noel, Mimosa, and Finral were going to back up Asta, Luck and Leo were sent by the Heart Princess to the outlying base of the Spade Nation in order to attack them and take it back over. And that's where these people were from. So, yeah, and they do just that. They take them out with ease, and they show the results of their training. And Leo is shown to have grown quite a bit, and Asta's a bit jealous over here because he might be super buff, but he still hasn't grown an inch since the beginning of the series. But anyways, the people, they're scared. They don't know. They're really confused as to all this is going on. They were taken from their homes. They're not exactly very powerful, so they don't know what to think of all this. And they think, okay, you guys took out these guys, and you took over their base. I guess we're gonna be going with you guys. You're gonna rule over us. And Asta's over here like, no, that's not the case. Finral's actually gonna be taking you guys home. We took out their base so you can have your homes back. And they're all pretty happy. So good job, Asta and the other Knights of the Clover Kingdom. You made these people's day. We then skip over to a scene with the Dark Triad, and I have to say, I love this scene because we get to see all of their personalities here. We get to see Vonica and her carefree personality. We get to see Zenon over here. He's a very edgy and very serious dude. And then we have Dante over here, and I like the fact that they're like, why'd we have to wait 6 months for this? We could have just taken them out already if we were just struck 6 months ago. And Dante's over here like, well, it wouldn't be fun that way because we'd just take everybody out, and we'd have no fun whatsoever. So in other words, you allowed your enemies to get strong enough to where they could potentially take you out, and you're probably going to lose now, so good job, dude. Good logic, bro. We'll see how well you do now. And the episode comes to an end with that mysterious dude from the beginning of the episode. Yeah, remember that guy? He's made his way all the way to Hodge Village, and Sister Lily, she's at the church. She got a letter from Asta, and she's reading it, and that's when she notices that dude, and he collapses, and he mentions Master Yuno here. Wonder what that could possibly mean. And that's where the episode comes to a conclusion. So I gotta say, I've been waiting quite a while for the anime to start adapting the manga again, because we got a bunch of anime original content that range from decent to pretty good. So I've been waiting quite a while for this, and it was well worth the wait, because this episode was fantastic. It's a fantastic first episode to this arc. There's so many good things going on here. You get to see the characters and how they've improved over the last 6 months and how they've changed, which is great. You get to see the effects, what's going on in the world with the Spade Kingdom taking over the Diamond Kingdom and what they're doing to their people. That's great. And you get to see these people and how they reacted to all this. And I think the studio did a fantastic job portraying everything. Like, I liked how the people reacted, how they were frightened by everything that's going on. I think that was handled very well, so yeah. And lastly, I wanted to mention the Dark Triad again. So I mentioned earlier that I love their personalities and how they were portrayed in this episode. But besides their personalities, I also love the voice acting behind them, because I think their voices fit perfectly. Like, it fits their personalities perfectly, and it was done really well. And I just want to say really quickly, for the anime-only watchers, you're in for a treat with these characters. They're all fun characters to watch on screen with their abilities and their personalities. And with great voice acting here, these are going to be very fun and enjoyable characters to watch as this arc goes on. And yeah, this is going to be... There's some crazy stuff going on. I'm not spoiling anything, but yeah, just be on the lookout for these characters and what they do in this arc. It's a lot of fun. And with that said, that's all I got for this episode review. So Black Clover 158, a very solid episode in my opinion. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. So guys, in the comment section down below, let me know what you thought of this episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Post your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll talk to you all later. You all stay safe out there and have a great day or night wherever you're at. See ya.